Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Coach Kathy Devaney, founder of Athletica US, next level guidance for college-bound student athletes. This program is a support platform dedicated to guiding college-bound student athletes, offering direction through the increasingly overwhelming journey of college recruitment. I'm based on the Central Coast of California, and I bring both a personal and professional perspective to this process. Today as we begin, I'm excited to introduce you to Athletica US and share a bit about my background as an athlete, a coach, a mom coach to my own 4 student athletes, to share with you my family's journey and what I hope Athletica US will bring to the recruiting experience for you and your family, for the hundreds of thousands of student athletes across the country, sorting out whether or not they want to use their gifts and what that might offer in the way of possibilities beyond the prep competitive level. They are making important decisions about their journey at a pivotal time in their lives, weighing the essentials of education, the value of continuing their sport beyond high school. They deserve Athletica US as their roadmap. To start, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Growing up in the era just after Title IX had passed, I was a tomboy turned athlete, ahead of my time. After a successful experience as a collegiate discus thrower, I stayed on to be an assistant coach, as a means of maintaining my connection to a sport I love and to grow as a mentor, a coach in my own right. After 8 years at the Division II, then Division I levels, where I proudly helped to produce 13 All-Americans and 3 national champions, I married and raised my family. Building a life largely around sports, I'm the proud coach mom to 4 Division I student athletes, working with youth in sport since 1986. It is important to me at this outset that you have a good understanding of my background as a mom and as a coach. I come at this work with experience that transcends the professional. This is deeply personal and profoundly important to me. Understanding the challenges that our young people face in this culture and recruiting climate at this time. I'm sure you're well aware there are many pressures, many things that our young people have out of their control, fears that parents understandably have about financing college and setting their young adults out on a path that is meaningful and fulfilling as well as viable. These are nuances I have focused on over the years, raising and coaching my own student athletes and thousands of young adults and athletes in my community. The college admissions process is more difficult than ever. I have seen the rapid evolution firsthand. I want to offer my experience, my expertise, and a roadmap that more young adults and their families might have a manageable, informed, and healthy approach to seeking next-level opportunities for these, our beloved offspring. These are the next generation of adults. They deserve to explore their passions, learn to solve problems, and have their dreams come to life. It is our challenge, my calling, to advocate and offer support. Watching the very different journeys of each of my own student athletes and supporting them through their unique challenges is what truly inspired me to build Athletica US. I wanted to help families like ours who are likely to find the recruiting process daunting or confusing. And I want to empower young student athletes to make informed choices about their own futures. To me, there can be no greater purpose than to ease the way for those who follow, to carve a path, to steer the ship, to pave the road, to shine the light. This is what I came here to do. Each of my children's experiences has taught me valuable lessons about the college athletic recruiting landscape. My oldest daughter's journey began in 2007 when the first college recruitment inquiry arrived. She eventually found herself at her dream school, taking off for Notre Dame in the fall of 2010, where she had an incredibly rewarding experience as a student athlete. My second daughter's story unfolded differently just 2 years later. Despite her academic strengths and athletic prowess, she was initially waitlisted to similar schools, eventually finding a home at University of California, Irvine, where she grew and excelled both as an athlete and a student. My third daughter faced very different hurdles, struggling with anxiety and depression at a time when we were not discussing these things as openly as we do today. It was her experience which first compelled me to consider guidance for student athletes, to ask some effective, serious, and pointed questions in the process of choosing and deciding what should come for a talented high school athlete after they graduate. My youngest, my son, now competes closer to home here at Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, California. His recruiting journey was absolutely shaped by lost seasons and playing time during COVID-19, a common story in recent years. These experiences showed me that recruitment is about so much more than securing a college offer. It's about mental health, resilience, finding the right fit on multiple levels. It's about process, not necessarily and not solely outcome. It's about finding out along the way what might be possible and uncovering their why. Why do I even want to go do this in the first place? I've learned that the recruit process doesn't always go as planned. In fact, it rarely does. And sometimes the ideal path reveals itself through unexpected challenges. This process requires not just skill, but a deep sense of self-awareness and acknowledgement that this age and transition is all about evolution from teenager to young adult, making the biggest decisions of your life at a time when your brain is not yet fully formed. It is imperative to seek and develop a strong support system, and this is exactly what Athletic US is here for. I believe that with the right tools and perspective, every student athlete can confidently find their path and make decisions that truly suit them. Over the years, I've worked with countless young adults, guiding them to set realistic expectations, to think critically about their options, and to communicate effectively with coaches, parents, mentors. It's easy to become focused on the big name schools, the idea of a full ride athletic scholarship. In reality, fewer than 7% of high school student athletes play at the college level, and fewer than 2% receive athletic scholarships. Recent changes in the NCAA have those numbers rapidly shifting, with implications nobody fully understands right now. Knowing this can be discouraging at first, but it's actually an opportunity to take a step back and ask really important questions. What does this young athlete truly want? What environment will help them thrive, both as a person, a student, and as a next level competitor, an athlete? Athletic US offers exploration of this range of options. There are so many rewarding opportunities in Division II, Division III, and the NAIA programs, each of which has its own unique offerings and advantages. By broadening their understanding of these different divisions, student athletes can find a place where they not only fit, but flourish. When I meet with athletes and their families, my first priority is to get in touch with them and to help them understand their own specific goals, dreams, and values as they're feeling about them right now, having perhaps done their sport for many years as a youth, a club player, a traveling team member, or perhaps a brand new to a talent that was hidden until they got well into high school. This kind of surprise happens from time to time, and it's a wonderful reminder of the possibilities in sport. This process is about so much more than simply selecting a school. I want to help young student athletes explore their passions, articulate their aspirations, and make well-informed choices which align with their vision for their future. College is an incredible time of growth, exploration, discovery, and building lifelong relationships. Being part of a team at the collegiate level is just one facet of that experience. My goal is to help student athletes connect with the right people and programs to make the most of these college years, on and off their chosen fields of play. I come to this with 38 years of experience as a coach and 18 at the high school level. From the middle of it, through thousands of hours of practices across multiple sports and age groups, to years on the sidelines, I've watched young athletes develop discipline, resilience, and teamwork, the mindset of champions. Even those who did not level up, experiences being part of a team provide a rich life foundation for nearly everyone. And while their athletic achievements may be impressive, I'm always quick to remind families that a young person's worth is never solely defined by their athletic success or by the college they attend. College athletics is a commitment and an investment, but it's also a finite period of time in a young person's life. It's meant to be a time for learning, growth, making memories. This is the best mindset when entering this decision-making period of their lives. As a coach and parent, I know how crucial it is to foster mental and emotional well-being. The challenges of today's recruiting landscape, 24/7 social media, the pressures of AP courses and test scores, tests, the disruptions of COVID-19, even the recent changes to the NCAA, the transfer portal, NIL opportunities, recent roster and scholarship caps, all add to new and complicated layers of this experience. Student athletes today are juggling far more than previous generations, even more than my first two daughters, and their mental health must be considered as important as their athletic skill. That's why I emphasize whole health in my approach. Athletic US focuses on the complete picture, the process, helping student athletes make choices that prioritize their overall well-being and success beyond anything that they may be accomplished on their chosen field of play. Through this channel, I hope to create a space where families, coaches, student athletes of all ages can find practical guidance, gain perspective, be inspired, and feel empowered to make informed choices about the next steps they wish to consider as a student with athletic talent, personal passion, dedicated drive, and initiative. We'll cover a variety of aspects related to the process of college recruiting, discuss realities of competing at the college level, and explore the best ways to support our student athletes as they navigate the next course on their journey. My goal is to help each student athlete find their voice, make their decisions that reflect who they truly are and what they truly want for their future, to arm them with tools to seek, explore, and discover what is possible. If you're ready to help your young athlete approach the recruiting process with confidence, clarity, and purpose, then you're in the right place. I invite you to subscribe to this channel and join me as we navigate this journey together. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to support you and your student athlete in making choices that set them up for success. Whether you're just beginning this process or are well on your way, Athletic US is here to be your guide, your advocate, and your partner in this exciting time. So let's get started. Make the most of these opportunities ahead. The roadmap to recruitment is the perfect place to begin. Enroll today. Athletic US, let's bring it in.